Okay, hi guys, this is Raven Nance, and this is my clinical reflection 3 for CNI 214. Okay, so for this week, this past Monday when I went to Bloomington High School, my students were reading Catcher in the Rye. They had been reading it like the week before that too, so I think they were on like chapter 9, 10, 11, somewhere in the middle of the book. And so they did popcorn reading, which I'm always on the fence about popcorn reading because I know sometimes students don't really pay attention to what they're reading because they're more concerned with like how they're reading and how their classmates are reading. So sometimes like the comprehension isn't there. But I thought what was good about the popcorn reading when I was there on Monday was that my teacher, my CT, she like stopped them after, I think she waited though till the very end of the chapter to ask a question. I think after they had read the chapter they were on, my CT like asked them a question to make sure that they were all like following along, and that they were getting the big picture and getting the big idea and the purpose of that chapter, and like understanding what the main character was feeling, what he was thinking, and all that. So I thought that was good. And I think, because I know one student made a comment about how the main character in Catcher in the Rye is always cursing in weird places. It made the comment that he's like really awkward, which I thought was really good because it shows that she's going beyond like what the text says or what the book is telling her and actually like applying it and seeing like how the character really is. So I thought that was good. One thing I also noticed though that was different about this Monday when I went was that there was no pre-write, because usually on Mondays the teacher has the students do a pre-write or a free write. Sorry, they do a free write where she just has them like take out a sheet of paper and they just like write whatever they want, and then they like turn it into her. If they want her to read it, they like let her read it. If not, they like just fold the paper and like put their name on it, which I think is a really good idea because in my CNI 264 class, we talk about how like writing needs to be incorporated into the classroom like every day. Like that should be one of the daily 5 things that's going on in the classroom. So I mean, I like the idea of doing a free write, but I thought it was interesting that this week she didn't, and I'm thinking maybe it's just because of a time crunch. Like I don't know, maybe they're behind with the book, or maybe she just figured it would take them longer to read that chapter or something. So that was interesting. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, those are like some of the major things. They pretty much just did popcorn reading. And then, after they did popcorn reading and discussed 1 or 2 questions the teacher had for them, the teacher went ahead and read the next chapter, like all herself. She didn't have like the students read. So, and I think she did that because she figured she would get through it faster. And what I noticed there was that the students, I don't think, were paying as much attention because like they weren't concerned with, oh, I might have to read soon, like someone might call my name. So and plus it was the end of class, so they're like getting ready to leave. So, because I felt like they weren't paying as much attention to that. So with that one, I'm not sure if they got much from that chapter that the teacher read all herself. So, and I don't think, maybe she did ask another question. I don't remember. Oh, and then the teacher also like clarified. There was like a vocab word that was used that some students may not have known. I think it was like necking, and some of them weren't sure what that was. So she kind of like asked them, well, what do you think this means? And so they kind of discussed it, which I thought was good as well. Just discussing vocabulary that may be new to them. Yeah, well, I'm gonna cut my video here. Alright, bye.